So I am hoping that DJ can nip out, rugby tackle them, rope them up like calves at the rodeo, and then just pull them in. Do you think you can do that, DJ?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to task you with that. So we're going to talk about jewelry, and I'm just going to send DJ off on a little mission right there. So watch this space. Let's talk about how to shop today. So if you are shopping with us on the Shop LC website, super easy. You're going to be able to see the products as we go along, put them in your cart. When you get to $30, $50, you are going to get free shipping, which is great news. If you are shopping with us on TikTok, the link's going to be in the bio. If you're shopping with us on Instagram or Facebook, you can comment sold on the item number, and we'll go 1 to 101, 102, 103, and we will send you a link. We'll DM you a link to buy the item. There's no obligation at that point. You don't have to buy it. It's just so that you can have a look, put it in your cart, maybe put a few things in your cart today, get up to $50, free shipping. Don't forget to like, follow, and share all of that good stuff, because that means that next time we go live, which will be 2 p.m. this afternoon, with Lauren, who is doing Tanzanite?
She's doing... Actually, I believe so, yes.
Tanzanite and some other mixed goodies coming up at 2 p.m. So next time we go live, your social media will actually ping you and be like, hey, Lauren's live, maybe you want to tune in, which is always very handy. It's whenever I come on here so that I can heckle Chris, I've come on because my social media is pinged and gone, hey, Chris is live. Do you want to heckle him? And I'm like, oh, heck yes. So as we go along today, you can use the comment section to comment, to ask me questions. If there's something you need to see about the item, you can let me know and I will show it to you. Any complaints, save it for Chris's show. That's how we roll around here. He deals with all the complaints, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he attracts the most. I don't know. Anyway, I always suggest that your complaints go to Chris. That's not him walking in right now and I'm talking about him, is it? No. That's good. I was like, oh. All right. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to talk about? Did I cover everything, DJ? I feel like I'm missing one last point.
I believe you did.
Yeah, I think that's it. All right. Oh, personal shoppers. If you get stuck, if you need any help, if you've got further questions about the item that I'm not covering or you can't find in the description, talk to personal shoppers. DJ is putting their number in the comments right now. So if you get stuck, if you want help putting an order in, if you haven't shopped with us before, they are real people. They're 24 hours a day who can put the order in for you. That's everything I needed to cover. All right, let's get cracking with our first item then. We're going to start with a Bali Legacy item. This guy here?
Yes.
Okay, just take off my rings. I'm still wearing them. Hold up. Did you hear about what happened to my ring the other day?
No, I mean...
So Chris was in here and I was like, I'll do some real live heckling. So I decided I'd like pop in on my way into work, or was it yesterday? Day before, Saturday. And so I came in and he's like, oh great, you're here. Can you put this ring on and model it for me? I'm like, yeah, sure. I take off my thousands of dollars Madani ring and I go to put it in my pocket, and I had pants on like these where like there's no pocket here. And I was like, should I put it down on the desk? And then I was like, oh, shoved it in my back pocket. Yeah, that was not a good move, because then I'd forgotten I'd done it, and then I got out to the studio, we'd started the show, and I suddenly went, oh, where's my ring? And I was just like, oh, I must have left it. And so I'm texting Stephanie like mad, like, oh, I think I left my ring in there. Oh my God, don't send it back to the warehouse, because that's what would have happened. It would have got packed up and sent to the warehouse, where then had gone, oh, this is one of ours, and put it back into stock. So I was really panicking, and Stephanie came in, she's like, it's not there. I was like, ah. So Tony's like talking, and I'm going, where is it? She's like, it's in your pocket. I'm like, it's not. And then luckily she went to the green room, and I had dropped it on the floor of the green room. I'd like put my phone in my back pocket, pulled it out, the ring had just gone flying, and it was just on the floor of the green room. I was like, thank goodness for Saint Stephanie, who just went and grabbed it for me, because I would have spent the whole show going literally the most expensive thing that I own, and I very nearly lost it. So yeah, I will be watching my jewelry carefully. I put it down over there. All right, let's get on with our Bali Legacy. I'm going to grab, here it is, a little white thing here, so I can give you a really good close-up on this. Let's take a look. So we have got Bali Legacy here, beautiful detailing.
Perfect.
We have African amethyst, we have blue topaz and Brazilian citrine here, all set in this triple row band design. The beauty of this is that you get the look of stacked rings without them moving around on your finger as you go about your day, because they are all beautifully joined up together there. Very nice design here. Of course, like you would expect with our Bali Legacy pieces, all of that detail is there. All of the beautiful craftsmanship goes all the way around. And I always say with our Bali Legacy pieces, the design work is 360. Everywhere you look, it's just intricate, it's beautiful. Even on the inside, it's like highly polished and beautifully turned out. This is nice. Okay, so do we have a comparison?
Yes.
Let's start with that. Let's see what other people would charge you for a similar item. Now, I like to start with our comparisons because that's where our teams start when they're conceptualizing a new product, when they're thinking about what to do next, what to work with the Bali team on. The first step is, can we do it cheaper than everyone else? So this is what we look at first. All right, so this is actually very comparable. I think ours might be a little bit bigger. That's 2.1 carats, yours is going to be 4.6, so ours is definitely bigger. Very similar style. Okay. Well done, DJ, for finding such a close match. Wow. And look at that price, $181.25. And you only get a size 7, so tough luck if you need another size. Okay, so they're, wow, and they've reduced it from 725. Goodness. Okay, you know we're going to do better than that. You know we're going to do way better than that. Your price today is going to be $49.99, which means you get free shipping, and it's full budget pays of $12.50. That is a lot better than that price there for a very, very comparable look. So we have sizes 6, 7, and 8. Size 9 is gone. 10 and 11 are still available, but we have a low stock sticker, DJ. Which sizes are incredibly limited?
We have the least in both sizes 10 and 11 for only one.
Okay, so very, very limited in the larger sizes. If that's the one that you're after, don't worry about loading up your cart during the show today. Just go ahead and check out immediately because you've got free shipping already because we're at $49.99. One review. Oh my goodness, only one person felt moved enough to review this. Shall we see what they said?
Yeah, let's see what they said.
Let's hope it's a good one because there's only one to read. Okay, Susan said, lovely and substantial ring. Bali Legacy is my favourite Shop LC brand. Okay, we'll take that. Thank you very much. I've reviewed on November 8th, 2023, so I'm wondering whether this is a newer piece that doesn't have reviews because we've only just had it in recently. Sounds about right. Okay, let's keep it moving. I'm going to get on to your next item now. So we are going into a Phoenix and Dragon bracelet. Is that this guy?
Yes.
Yes. This is a big one. This is a big guy right here. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at that. It's got some scale to it, and I'm not just saying that because it's got a dragon on it. See what I did there? Yeah. All right. DJ, you're missing the gags.
Oh, am I? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
They're not that good, but you are missing them. Just FYI. So we have abalone shell here. We have this beautiful dragon design, and let me just bring that a little closer before I try that on for you. You have that beautifully handmade strap. Oh, look at the colours. Oh, that's mesmerising. I'm enjoying that. And then, of course, you have 3 jump rings as well. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this and tell you the exact sizing because we've got it listed as a 7.5 inch. But I think it's going to fit more people than that. Okay, so that is more like 6.75. That is more like 7.25, almost 8 inches in your last jump ring there. So this is going to work for most people. So good news there. Don't let size be a barrier to this one. Okay, let's put this on so you can see what it looks like. So we're going to have our toggle closure. Your choice of the 3 jump rings. I have a 6.5 inch wrist, so I'm going to go with the smallest jump ring there. Oh, that's cool. What a statement. That is big and bold and fun, and I love the iridescence of that abalone shell highlighting the design here, and that's in relief, that design. That is 3-dimensional. Beautifully done, and of course the other side you have the little dangle of the loose jump rings if that's how you do it. That's fun. That's cute. That's beautiful. And that is a substantial size as well. Do we have a comparison? All right, let's take a look at that. Elsewhere, you would pay, okay, so this is a comparison, but it's almost not comparison because plain silver links, I mean, it's pretty. It almost looks like it could be handmade, maybe. Maybe if it was, it would say so. But you get the idea. You've got some abalone shell there, but not really any design work. That would have taken a fraction of the time it took to make this one, because this is very plain, very simple. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but the time and effort just isn't there. But still, they want $682 for it. Oof. Oof. Goodness. Okay. Not so with ours. We're going to be at $79.99. Just a fraction of that. Tony Denise said the other day, he used the phrase peanuts on the dollar. I like that phrase. I really do like that phrase because that's pretty much the price point that we're working at compared to what other people would charge you for similar things. $20 on budget pay. We have good stock at the moment. And 7 reviews and 5-star ratings. Should we have a poke around in those reviews? Let's see what you guys said about this one. Here we go. Username ND123. The medallion on the bracelet is even bigger than that of the ring. Oh, apparently there was a matching ring at one point. We don't have that in the show, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It's like wearing a big men's watch. Very nice looking, well made. It does have kind of watch vibes, yeah. I see what you're saying there. Susan says it's a great eye catcher, bigger than expected, and it really stands out. I mean, yeah, this is big. This is substantial. This is a piece that announces itself when it comes in the room. Diane says, can't beat Bali craftsmanship. Bali quality. Bali is quality craftsmanship. Cynthia says, so beautiful, love it. Beautiful, great price. Now, one of the ways that I like to test the craftsmanship is, you know, these chains are all handmade, literally on benches with very little input from electricity. They do have electricity in their workshops, they just don't tend to use it all the time. So all of those links are handmade. So the first thing I like to do, and I do this at the gem shows all the time, is I will run the chains across my sweater to see if they catch. Because if it's really, really well made, then it won't catch, it won't snag, and it won't pull. And of course, it passed the test. So good news there. That would have been embarrassing if it had failed. I know it won't. I know it won't fail though, because I've done that so many times. All of our Bali Legacy pieces are intricately done. The detail is done because somebody is literally sat at a bench making each piece. They are literally quality controlling their own work as they go along. Every piece of jewelry goes through quality control, which is where someone at the end like looks at it and makes sure it's okay. But the handmade, the artisan nature of the Bali Legacy pieces means that everyone is checking and rechecking their work as they go along. There's so much attention to detail going on with these pieces. All right, so let's move along. Let's get to your next item, because I'm conscious that we're at 1:15 and we've seen 2 things so far. Let's keep it moving. So now we are going to move into rhodochrosite. That's not something that we see every single day. A lesser known gem, but one that has been used beautifully in this piece. Now let me bring this closer for you, give you a close-up look. Beautiful gem in the center there, accented so well with this oxidized silver almost framing that we've got going on here. It's kind of somewhere between a frame and a halo. That is going to be a 1.75 carat stone in the center. Then you've got this intricate beadwork going on in the frame / halo, and then you've got the Bali Legacy scroll work designs going up the split shank in the sides of the ring there. This piece, I'll tell you this now, is very well priced. Very well priced. Do we have a comparison?
We do not.
I wouldn't be surprised. When's the last time you saw a rhodochrosite here at Shop LC? It's not something that we get very, very often. It's not something that you find out there. If you were going to fly to Tucson this week for the Tucson Gem Show, perhaps you would find it there. But it's not something that you find anywhere other than specialty stores, rock shops, natural history museum, gift shops, and here at Shop LC. And of course, even though this is a collector's gemstone, we're not going to price gouge for it. We're not going to take advantage of the fact that you can't get this everywhere. We're going to stick to our usual pricing model. Our pricing model is we make everything we possibly can in-house, or we partner with the people who make it, like with the Barley Legacy range. We do things as cost effectively as possible by making sure we're not constantly outsourcing things. We do everything in-house. And the net result of that is that you don't have the middlemen adding a percentage, 2% here, 3% there, 10% there. That doesn't exist in our jewellery. It's like straight from factory prices that you get with us here at Shop LC, and this really does reflect the fact that we do that because of the price point on this one. So we're at $24.99. That's it. $24.99. You can pay that for a similar piece done in brass and glass. If you went to the mall, if you were at one of the ladies' dress shops or one of the ladies' accessory shops, they would charge you that much for a piece in mystery metal. That's not a good deal. This is a good deal. A real gemstone, precious metals, and a great price point. And then, of course, just to add that extra element, just to add the icing on the cake, we're like, do you know what? We're also going to put it on budget pay. We're going to give you 3 payments of $8.33. That's the kind of money that you don't feel going out of your bank account. Not on a monthly basis. $8.33, I don't think buys you lunch at many places around here. DJ, do you eat anywhere that charges you less than $8 for lunch?
I mean, just other than Wendy's, nothing else really.
You could maybe do a fast food drive-through, and that's pretty much it. I've taken my kids to Wendy's and it doesn't cost them $8. They're like, can I get one of these? And I'm gonna need the fries with the bacon and this, and the list goes on. I'm like, can you really eat all this? And they're like, oh yeah, and they do. At what point do kids get out of kids' meals and start eating the entire menu? Like, because mine are there right now. So amazing price point. We have it in sizes 5 all the way through 11, and we're in good stock right now. You guys like it too. 4 reviews with a 5-star rating. Let's have a look at those. Let's see what you guys said. Eileen says, love this ring. I'm wearing it as I type this. I love the fact that she's so pleased. Kat says, excellent band and stone. Robin says, very happy with this ring. Really well made, and I'm happy that I was able to use a coupon too. Ooh, okay. I haven't been able to use a coupon on a purchase in a very long time. I was beginning to get very discouraged. Well, there's often a deal going on shoplc.com. It's always worth having a look around and seeing whether the items that we've got in our show are eligible for the current offers, because sometimes they are. They're not supposed to be, but sometimes they are. Okay, let's keep it moving to our next item. What have we got coming up? Oh, okay. This guy over here. I'm just like layering up my look now, because that's the joy of the Barley Legacy pieces. All the pieces that come from Barley are very mix and matchable. I don't know if that's a phrase, but it is now. I've just made it a thing, mix and matchable. Though you can use that, guys, you're welcome. That's the joy of it, because the motifs are repeated across the range. We see lots of the pebble design in the Barley. We see a lot of the same chain designs. We see a lot of the millwork echoed in different pieces. So this one is going to be carved bone in the center in a butterfly design. We're set in sterling silver, 9.55 grams of it, so quite a heavy silver weight as well. It does not come with a chain, right, DJ?
No.
Just the pendant. If you need a chain, do we have one in the show?
Yes.
Does it come with the owl, or if you just put the owl on it?
The owl in it, yeah.
Okay. We do have a chain coming up later in the show here. So we're going to have the perfect chain from Barley to go with these as well. So you might want to pop this in your cart and then wait for the chain so that you can make a little matching set. But whether you choose one of our intricate Toulon Nega or Barubador chains from Barley, or whether you put this on one of our plainer, more simpler chains that we do maybe on a $10 Friday, doesn't matter. It will work with either of them. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Do you know what? This is not the piece that I would pick up when I walk into a room. I wouldn't be like, oh, that one. But then I put it on, especially against the stark black that I'm wearing today. It just works. It just works. You have got the beautifully 3D carved bone in the center with that butterfly design on, and then you've got that millwork halo around the outside, and that millwork is echoed in the detail in the bail as well. And I'll bring this closer so you can have another look. So nicely done. Very intricate, very detailed, very three-dimensional. Of course, you've got a little bit of negative space there as well. Nicely done here. And all done by hand by artisans and craftsmen in Bali. And the finishing touch, when they finish the piece, when they have done everything they're going to do on it, when it's had its final polish, when it's been put in its box and it's ready to go to the US, the last thing that they do before it leaves their facility is they take a moment to pray over the piece. And so when it gets to you, it comes with their goodwill and their best wishes, and I love that about it. These craftsmen, these artisans are so proud to share their heritage with us, and more than happy to take our money at the same time. So it works for everyone. It does. So any comparisons? Because this one is a kind of an unusual piece. All right, so this is a carved bone pendant. I feel like this is a first year at art school. Are you getting that vibe here? Okay, good effort. Probably needs to take a few more steps in the direction of realism. That's coming off a little bit cartoonish, but okay, fine. It is a carved bone pendant, it's fine. And it is in sterling silver and it's handcrafted, so very comparable. But the price isn't, because we're at $399. That's the going rate for something like this. You're not at $399 today. You guys are at $37.99 or $9.50 on budget pay. What? Why is there 4 budget pays on an item that's less than 40 bucks? Well, I know the answer to that one. Let me share it with you. Because so there's guidelines as to how many budget pays we put on an item, depending on how much it should retail for, how much we should sell it for. So the Rhapsody, the very expensive pieces in gold, in platinum, in those high-end materials, the ones that sell for thousands should have 5 budget pays, generally. Then you take a step down, some of the 10-carat gold pieces and some of the silver pieces, then you're in a lower price point, and then we're meant to do 4 budget pays. Okay, and as we go down the price points, as we go down the ranges, the budget pays are meant to reduce and reduce and reduce until finally some things are just on 2 budget pays. We're on 4 budget pays here for an item that's $37.99. That tells us that when we originally set this product up on the system, it was meant to sell for a lot more than that. They were expecting hundreds of dollars on the price point to make it justifiable to do 4 budget payments, because we're giving you 4 months to pay less than 40 bucks. Doesn't make sense, does it? But all that's happened is that we've got it in stock, we've loaded it up on the system, we've lowered the price, and the budget pay is what it is at that point. So we don't bother going in and readjusting it. So now your budget pay is $9.50. Sounds like a deal. All right, let's take a look at those reviews, and then we'll get on to our next item. What did you guys say about this? This gets 5 stars, but from 2 reviewers, so let's take a look. Okay, Robin says, the butterfly is surrounded on the edges by a substantial amount of sterling silver. The carving is intricate and gorgeous. Okay, lovely. And then our other reviewer, Nina, says it's a beautiful piece of art. Absolutely right, top marks, well done. So we get our reviews, the ones I'm reading to you right now, let me just explain where they come from. They are from our website, shopartsy.com, so you can go in and read the same reviews that I'm reading to you right now. If you want to go and research the product, see what other people said, it's all there. So all that information that I'm sharing with you is public. We get those reviews from people who have actually bought the item. Generally, once you've bought something, ShopRC will send you an email a couple of days later saying, what did you think? Please can you give us a review? That's where our reviews come from. We ask people who've actually bought the product. We invite them to come in and tell other people about their experience. Most of the time it's a positive one. Every now and then people write in their review that they returned the item, but that's okay. Our 30-day money back guarantee is there, and we encourage you to use it. If you don't love your item, if you're not blown away, if you're not delighted, we want you to return it. We want you to send it back, try and look at something else, see what else you like in our selection. There is no obligation to hang on to the pieces that you get. You've got 30 days to decide. We strongly encourage getting it home and trying it on, because most pieces we know you're just going to fall in love with. Okay, where shall we go next?
Next up.
So did anyone else have the storms that I had last night in Austin? So I was working with Tony till 11 p.m. and I went home and it's like everything needed doing. I had to like pay the babysitter, put the trash out, send the dog out to pee, fill up a bowl, do this, do that. So I finally get into bed and I'm like, oh, I'm really tired. Pull up the covers and then it's like massive like crack of thunder outside. I'm like, oh. So I'm lying there listening to the thunder and the rain for a minute, just like whatever, like this is keeping me awake, but whatever. And then I finally go to sleep. And then I'm like, oh, I haven't paid the babysitter. So I'm like, there on Venmo sorting that out. And then I'm like, oh, what time am I working tomorrow? So I'm like on my phone checking that out. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to sleep now. And that was fine. It was about 1 a.m. when I finally like went to sleep. And then at 4:30 in the morning, the dog decided that even though it was still actively raining, like seriously raining, she was going to go pee at 4:30 this morning. And I'm like, really? You and I are going to fall out? We're seriously going to fall out. And then, yeah, I think I went back to sleep and had about 2 hours sleep after that. So yeah, feeling it today, guys, which is why I had the Dermii out in the car this morning, just like this, like, it's helped. But you can still see, like, yeah, not good. But anyway, I digress. Let's take a look at this labradorite piece. This is fantastic. Oh, there it is. There's the magic. That's the labradorescence right there. That is the magic of this particular gemstone. Now, labradorite is one of those stones where the inclusions are the magic. So when you have a diamond, inclusions are a negative. They're not a good thing. You don't want them. But in a labradorite, it's the inclusions that give you that magic, that give you that butterfly's wing effect, and that's what I call it. The iridescence there that we call labradorescence, that is caused by needle-like inclusions under the surface of the stone, which reflect the light so beautifully. And it reminds me of butterflies' wings. It reminds me of, you know when you have ducks with that beautiful blue colour on their necks? I don't know what you'd call it, or like peacocks. Those kind of colours come out of the stone. You get the golden colours, the browns sometimes, the greens, the blues, all the magic. And this is a substantial piece. This is big. Goodness, look at that. Huge. Huge, a hulking great stonker, massive, ginormous. It's a big guy. You can see that from across the room. Okay, and we have this in sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Size 11 sold out already. And I can see why the size 11 was popular, because this is a piece that's going to scale well on larger hands. It's going to make you look delicate next to it because it's massive. I mean, look, it's nearly as big as that bracelet that we did earlier on. 30 carats plus of labradorite here. That, oh, look at that. And I got to tell you that when we do our shows, the items that we're going to feature are plucked from the warehouse by our employees. They are not told to open every packet and find the best ones. I wish they were, because then we could be like, oh, isn't this stunning? Because we've picked the best one from the warehouse. That's not what happens. They just get picked. Sometimes they get picked by machines. You know, like Amazon have got those little robots that do the picking for you. We've got those as well in some areas of the warehouse. So often it just goes to the bin, grabs an item, and nobody looks at it. So we don't know until we open it in the studio how good our sample is. We do not have the ability to say, pick the best one. Otherwise, we probably would, if I'm honest. So it's always completely random. And I love the fact that even a random sample is brilliant. Look at that. That is exactly what you want. Labradorescence at its finest right there. And we haven't even been able to pull strings to make sure we got the best one. Love that. Do we have a comparison?
I do not.
Okay. Probably because this would be hard to match. It's a lot of labradorite here. 30 and 3/4 carats of it in an intriguing design. All those little Bali legacy details that you come to expect as well. The split shank design on the ring is beautiful. Let me get that in focus for you. Split shank design on the ring, All that Barley Legacy detailing is there. The halo on this is done in handwork silver, just fabulous. This is what we do best in our Barley Legacy ranges, and we've priced it amazingly. So we're at $49.99, which means you get free shipping, so good news there. We've got 4 budget pays, again, 4 budget pays on a $50 item. That's not a lot. $12.50 is your budget pay here. That's how much my fancy coffee order costs me when I go to New York. It costs way less than that when I'm in the coffee shop here in Austin, but you go into New York and suddenly something that feels like, an everyday thing and not an indulgence is $12.50. This is worth 4 coffees to me at New York prices, right? For a piece that's in precious metals and in this fabulous gemstone. Amazing. All right, 4.9 star rating on this one, over 9 reviews. Let's see what you said about it. Okay, Sandy said, and her title is Big Beautiful and Attention Getter Ring. A beautiful stone and ring. It's a big ring but easy to wear. I get compliments all the time about this ring. It's fun to watch the stone change shades as you move your hand. And that's one of the things that's going to happen as you're walking around, as you're talking. It's going to catch the light and just give off that labradorescence, that magic, that butterfly's wing effect. Karen says, I love hearts and labradorite. This ring looks very impressive on. Oh, did we mention that Valentine's Day is coming up very, very soon? Don't know if you noticed, but that's going to be on February the 14th, same time every year. So this is your warning. It is now 22nd of January. If you order today, this will be with you in time for Valentine's Day. Maybe you want to give this to that special someone in your life. Maybe you're going to buy this piece and it's going to be the one that you wear on Valentine's Day every single year for years and years to come. Because this is a real gemstone, this is sterling silver. Take good care of it and it will last you for the rest of your life if you take good care of it. Just a little polish every now and then to keep the tarnish away and you are good. Stacey says, unique, I love mine. And then another Stacey says, huge ring. Is it another Stacey?
I think it's the same Stacey.
Okay. She's added a picture of her wearing hers because she loves it so much. And then that last one that's just there, Sarah says, wow, this ring is magical. Love that. What a great review. All right. So let's keep it moving. Where should we go next, DJ?
Next up, we have similar matching pendant.
Ooh, okay. So I'm going to take off my bone pendant. We have the heart pendant. Can we go to that one?
Do we?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll just do that one.
Here we go. And this is on a chain that you've just grabbed from the back, right? Okay. So your pendant here comes with an impressively sized veil so that you can, of course, put it onto one of our two Nega chains, one of our Barubador chains, whatever you want. We've got one coming up in the show today later on. This is going to have... What gemstone are we in here?
Yeah, hold on. I don't know why I'm finding it on here. 1 second.
Frantic scrabbling going on behind the scenes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. I love that we've got the heart-shaped designs coming up just in time for Valentine's Day. Do you know what? I've been keeping DJ so busy, he hasn't had a chance to go out and find Richard and Mariana. Maybe he's been texting them. Maybe he's been virtually roping them in. Let's hope so. Did you find it?
I think maybe. Hold on.
Oh, the joy of going absolutely live. Let's check your comments for a second. If you have questions, I'm just like peering into the comments here to see if there's anything that I need to catch up on. If you have comments, questions, concerns, whatever, if you want to interact, if you just want to come in and say hi, pop it in the comments. Because we are live on the Shop LC Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook all at the same time, you may not see other people's comments because they might be commenting on different platforms. But you can write in the comments if you have questions.
Oh, I don't think we can do that one because it's this size in silver.
Oh, okay, we're going to do that one. So we're going to save this one. There's me ruining DJ's order. We're going to save this one because he's still confident that he can grab Richard and Mariana from the Sergeant Silver team to come in and talk to us about that one. So we're going to put that one to one side. All right, so we're going to go to the large labradorite. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This guy. Wow, this is heavy. That's a lot of gemstone for your money here. What a great design. We have the leaves. It almost looks like the labradorite is a fruit here, but you are still getting the labradorescence, the magic, the pops of color, the flashes of rainbow, all those blues and greens and pops of brown and golden colors, and it's still labradoressing on the back as well. Gemstones don't always look good from the back, but this one does. Okay, so this is going to be in sterling silver. Chain is not included with this one, but we do have a chain coming up, which is going to work perfectly for it. We have a good sized bail, so if you want to wear it on one of the wider chains, one of our baroudeurs, one of our two long layers, you can do that. This is nice. 49.5 carats of labradorite, set in sterling silver. Yeah, nice. Okay. Whenever I go a little bit quiet like that, that's when you know that I'm shopping with you. 2 seconds because my phone's going crazy. Just making sure the kids don't need picking up from school or something. They just hate that. You drop them off, you go to work, you go about your day, and the school nurse rings. And I always feel like the worst parent in the world because I'm like, what? Whenever I see the nurse come up on my contacts list, I'm like, what? What now? And I do want to feel like sympathetic and like caring when my kids are sick, but the nurse gets me picking up every time going, yes. I'm already annoyed before she's even opened her mouth. Of course I feel bad for the kids, but it's hugely disruptive. So yeah, we're okay. The world isn't ending, so good news there. All right, so do we have a comparison on this one, DJ?
Yes.
Let's take a look at your comparison. Let's go and see what this would cost you if you were shopping elsewhere. So this is in sterling silver. It's got a 14 karat gold vermeil finish on it, which is pretty, it's cute. It is a very simple design, but it's effectively done. Little prongs just so that you see maximum gemstone, maximum labradorescence. It's a nice piece, I like it. But I don't like the price here. We're at $400, and that's for the pendant only, not for the chain. $400. That's too much. That's officially too much. Like, yes, beautiful piece. No to the price. Goodness. Wow. Oof, it almost makes me want to become a jewellery dealer and just price gouge like that and just pop it up on the web and see who bites. Because somebody must do, right? Somebody must pay those prices. That's not how we roll here at Shop LC. We do bougie looks at bargain prices. We do genuine gemstones and precious metals for a price point that our competitors wish they could get close to. One of the reasons why we are better and more competitive than a lot of the other jewellery vendors on the marketplace is because sometimes we make their stuff. That's true. So we are part of a huge group of companies and we have our own manufacturing plant, and we've talked about that before. Sometimes we partner like we do on the Bali Legacy range. It's made in Bali for us exclusively, but a lot of it is made by us in our factory in Jaipur, India, which I had the pleasure of visiting last November. And what we do is we make massive quantities of the designs, and then some of it comes to us and we sell it direct to you guys, and some of it goes into the retailers, it goes to the gem shows, it goes into that big jewellery manufacturing machine out there where there's middlemen and people adding 10% and 10% and 10% and 10%, and then you will see very similar items or things that we've made for other people out there in the marketplace, and they'll be priced like that. And the only reason for that sometimes is because the people who have bought it from a middleman, an intermediary, a dealer, a gem show, a this, a that, and it's been through 3 hands already before you guys have even been near it. Ours is made for us directly, in this case by Balinese craftspeople, or it's made by us and then it's literally factory direct prices. We just pop it on our live stream and send it out to you. It's a very, very simple business model, and it's a very, very cost effective business model, and the savings we make we pass on to you. We're not about price gouging. We're not about being the prestige, expensive people in the marketplace. We don't care about looking expensive. What we care about is making amazing jewelry and making sure as many of you as possible can wear it. So your price here, not $400, $54.99, $11 on budget pay, and there's 5 budget pays on this one. 5. Now those of you who were listening earlier will already be putting 2 and 2 together and going, hold up, that means this should have been more expensive, or perhaps was more expensive at some point. We were not trying to put a $54.99 item on budget pay over 5 months. That's a long time to cover off just over $50, right? That happens when the price was intended to be a lot higher, and we've just brought it down. The budget pay never gets adjusted. So keep an eye out for that. Always look for 5 budget pays on lower value items, because it means they should have been sold for more. Free shipping on this one, so you can go ahead and pop it in your cart and walk it all the way through to completion. You don't have to wait for more things to get that free shipping. Do we have any thoughts, comments, concerns that I need to get back to? Because I think we're up to speed on all your comments and questions. Always talk to a personal shopper if you have very, very specific questions. If you want to set up budget pay, we haven't talked about budget pay. Let's talk about that really quickly. So budget pay is on everything, and we've talked about how we get to the amount and the amount of budget pays that we do. But what we haven't talked about is what that means for you. So when you put it on budget pay, 5 budget pays, 5 months to pay. 4 budget pays, 4 months to pay. Here's the process. You pay your first payment, you pay your shipping, you pay your taxes, all in one go, and we send you the item. And that's about all the admin you need to do. After that, you get to wear and enjoy your item, or even gift it, and the budget pay is just going to keep ticking over quietly in the background. You don't have to think about it again. We're just going to quietly keep doing the payments for you. That is it. There's no credit check. There's no interest. There's no larking about, as we like to put it. Super, super easy. And one of the most useful ways of being able to spread that cost so that you can keep shopping. And that's how I use it, so that I don't blow the bank with one indulgent purchase. If I put it on budget pay, there's still room to get something else that month, and put that on budget pay, and then get something in. You get the idea. I have a lot of boomerang paychecks, which my husband gets very, very upset about. So Shop LC pay me, and then I just bounce my paycheck straight back to them because I'm buying loads of stuff. Kind of how it works. But why wouldn't I? Because the jewellery that we see here at Shop LC is not just beautiful, but it is so much better value than most of the rest of the marketplace. So going back to our pendant, let's look at some reviews really quickly, and then we need to keep it moving. So Mary said, Bali jewellery is wonderful. I'm very pleased with this purchase. It is beautiful. Can we scoot down just a little bit? Okay, all right. We have a bad review on this page, and you can see that. Everything I'm telling you is on the Shop LC web page. Kayleen didn't love hers. The Labradorite wasn't giving her what she wanted. Do you know what she can do? She can send it back for a full refund, no questions asked. And she's got the choice of having another one sent out to her to try again, or picking something else, or just taking a refund, and that's it. That is there for you. We never want you to be upset with the quality of your products. If it doesn't hit the mark for whatever reason, return it. We're more than happy to make it right for you. Okay, let's move, shall we? What have we got coming up?
Next we got a ring, Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. Oh, this is pretty. I've got to take off my Labradorite heart to put this one on. Kind of sad about that because I like that one. All right. So this guy here. Now, when we put Sleeping Beauty in Bali Legacy, it's almost like 2 fan favorites come together. Sleeping Beauty, of course, is used in a lot of our Santa Fe range. And when we set it in the intricate silver work that you get with our Bali Legacy, all of a sudden this will match with all your Bali pieces and all your Santa Fe pieces as well. Quite a lot of scale to this one. I'm enjoying that. We have the abalone shell either side. And let me take this off so I can give you a little close-up tour here. So Sleeping Beauty front and center. Come on, find your focus. There we go. And then abalone shell inlaid in the sides there, in this sort of shield shaped design with a lot of those recognizable barley motifs that you see across the range. We've got the flowers either side. This is nice. And then of course you have that tapering in the back as well, so that you can fold your fingers down, you can bend them, you can pick up grocery bags, and it's not going to hurt your hand. Sometimes with the bigger rings, they're too thick on the band at the back. They're just so awkward and uncomfortable to wear. And then I end up with little calluses here from where my rings have like rubbed against my hand. Maybe that's just me. But it's not ideal. So I like it when our rings are shaped for comfort as well. Do we have a comparison?
Yes.
Let's take a look at that. Let's see what we would pay for something like this elsewhere. Okay, I'm just going to put this here because I like ours better. I mean, that's fine. We've still got Sleeping Beauty. We've still got silverwork. It says it's handmade. I mean, that's okay. But it is $189. It's a lot of money. It is. Yours is going to be less than that. Yours is going to be $57.99, right? Great deal. Budget pays in play. 4 payments, so $14.50 on budget pay. We have a low stock warning on this. Which sizes are the most in danger?
Size 9, we only have 1.
Okay. Size 10 is gone completely. Size 9, we only have 1. We have it in 5, 6, 7, and 8. One size 9 and size 11, and that is it. That's quite a good range of sizes, really. So come on in on this one. If you want to grab this one, it does have free shipping, so you don't have to wait and keep loading up your cart until you get to free shipping. It's there. It's included already. Let's take a look at what you said about this one. We have 3 reviews and a 5-star rating from everyone. Katrina said, I love it, it's beautiful. Sylvia said, regal, a beauty. And Adele said, it's a beautiful ring. Okay, few words, that's all right. We're okay with that. This is really nice. Beautifully done, beautifully designed. And you can see as well, because I'm still wearing that bracelet that we did earlier on, that the design motifs are there. Each piece is going to coordinate and contrast with the other. So this was the bracelet we did earlier. That's got the abalone shell in the dial there. This has it in the side stones of the ring. So everything is going to mix and match and coordinate and contrast and work together so beautifully. This is nice. Okay. Just watching my comments here. A couple of people are joining. I'm like, is anyone like commenting? Is anyone? Okay. All right. Where should we go, DJ?
Next, we got a bracelet.
Okay, so I'll take this one off. Oh, the Sleeping Beauty with the dragonflies.
Yes.
So Gaia was on the other day, and she told me the Italian word for dragonfly. And I cannot remember it. Can you Google it for me, DJ?
Yeah, let's see.
Because it's such a funny sounding word. I was like, I've got to remember that. So Gaia Perez is an Italian jewelry designer that we have here at Shop RC. She was on our lives, Dragonfly.
Oh, Dragonfly, guys.
Yeah. And we had a dragonfly. Yeah. It's libellula. Libellula.
Oh, libellula.
Libellula.
Cool.
What a fun sounding word. That is dragonfly in Italian, because we had Gaia on and she told me all about it. So this has the libellula design here. There's probably an even more bizarre word in the Balinese language, which I'm not even going to start with. So we have 2 dragonflies on each of these stations here. They are circling that Sleeping Beauty in the center stone. This is listed as a 7.5 inch, but you know I'm going to measure it because it's going to fit more people than that. This is beautifully done. Like the craftsmanship, the artwork is 360, and you can see that as I'm trying to wrestle it onto this board here, that even the back is beautifully polished and finished out. All right, so toggle closure. First jump ring is going to be about 7.25. Second jump ring is about at the 8-inch mark. So this is going to fit, this is going to work for most people. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations here. 2 jump rings, and I will just flip this over. See how beautifully that's finished? Even on the back. Like that is the attention to detail that you get with the Bali Legacy pieces. So Sleeping Beauty all the way across here, you've got 5 of them. Are they 6x4s that I'm looking at?
Let's see. 8x6.
8x6s. 8x6 Sleeping Beauties all the way along here. Now I can't toggle it. So according to this, we have 2 sizes.
Yeah.
Okay. So according to this, we have a 7.25 and a 7.5 inch size. That's not a lot of difference, but okay, you got 2 size options. Oh, doesn't it look nice with a ring? Does not look good as a set. All right, okay. Do we have a comparison?
I do.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Let's see what this would cost you elsewhere. Is it just me, or does that look like somebody's gum?
Yeah.
Wow.
Still on a silver chain.
Gum on a silver chain. Okay. And that says handcrafted, but it looks like a machine-made chain. Either way, okay. Lovely bit of Sleeping Beauty coloured gum mounted on a chain. That is unusual, isn't it? Wow. Why didn't they just polish that down to a cabochon? Oh. Okay, $995 for the privilege of wearing that. I will pass. That is a hard pass from me. But okay, I mean, maybe you're... Sometimes I look at our comparisons and I'm like, what were they thinking? That's one of those moments. But $1,000 pretty much for the privilege of wearing that. Hard pass. Okay, here at Shop LC, we have more beautiful designs. I'm just going to go ahead and say that because this is better. This is more beautiful. This is more intricate. There's so much more craftsmanship, so much more artwork in our piece here. And the price point should be higher because of that, but it's not. It's lower. We're at $197.99, which means you get free shipping. We're at $39.60 on budget pay over 5 payments. And you've got your choice of sizes, your 7.25 and your 7.5 going on here. I love it. You guys loved it too. The ratings we've got in, so, oh, hold on. This is a special offer on it. Next to add to cart.
Oh.
Can you check that before I mention it?
Sure.
We are going to check because I think this one has actually got a reduced price. We're not supposed to have extra discounts on the pieces that are in the pieces. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. We're not going to have extra discounts on pieces that are in the live stream because our prices have already been smacked down. Okay. All right. Here's your hack, guys. So that price is not the price, not the final price. Was there 2 discounts applied there?
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. The extra 25 was on it.
Don't tell the web team because they will correct it. Don't tell them. Nobody tell them. Shh. Between us. Okay. You're going to use the extra 25 discount code here to get 25% off. It's also got a 20% discount applied, which makes your final price not $148.49, but $118.79, which is almost a $30 saving from the price that I was told it was going to be today. So what's happened here is that items that go in the live stream are meant to be reduced for the live stream and separate from any clearance, any discount codes, anything else that's going on the website. Every now and then a piece falls through the cracks, and when that happens, I'm delighted to tell you about it. I'm very gleeful about saying, yes, guess what, extra savings, extra discounts. And don't tell the web team though, okay? It's only 11 a.m, so maybe they're not at work yet, because they're kind of night owls. They kind of stroll in late, leave later. Let's not tell them. That's between us. So you've got, if you look on the page on the Shop RC website, there is a special offer, get 20% off with the code LUX20, and then double it up with that extra 25 code as well. You are welcome. Do both sizes come up at the same price?
Let's see. No.
Okay, so the 7.25 is the one that comes up at 148.49 plus the extra discounts as well. But that one's got 2 jump rings, so that will fit 2 sizes. If you're not sure, you can always get it home, try it on, 30-day money-back guarantee in play. I love it when we find extra discounts. Always makes my day. Always feels
It's amazing.
like we're cheating the system a little bit. Maybe we are. That's okay. But there is apparently low stock. How many have we got in that 7.25?
We have 4.
4 opportunities to snag a deal. There's more stock in the 7.5 size, but the price isn't as good. If you miss out on the shorter one, call a personal shopper and be like, please, can't guarantee anything, but they're a soft touch. I may have told you that. Okay, all right, so let's keep it moving. More deals to be had. We've got about an hour left of the live stream here.
That's right here.
I'm going to put this one down for a second. Okay, so now we're going to get on to the Barubador. The Barubador chain that we've been talking about. So this will match every single one of our pendants that we've done in the show today. So first thing I'm going to do is going to take off the owl that's coming up a little bit later on. And then I'm going to switch the labradorite that we looked at earlier from this standard pendant chain to the Barubador chain. Now we have a Barubador, this is 30 inches, so it is long, this is a big guy. What are the other patterns we have?
We have
Padian.
and Too Long Naga.
Too Long Naga as well. So all of our fan favourite Bali Legacy chain designs. Now the Padian, no, this isn't the Padian, this is Barubador.
I can put an image of the Padian up.
It's going to have the most intricate link. One of my favourites here. The Padian is this guy. This is more like a sort of braided link. And then the Too Long Naga is the one that looks...
I'll bring it up. And there it is.
Okay. There's the Too Long Naga. So this one looks more like braided cord to me. But all of this is done by hand. I wonder if we can bring up the video of the Balinese craftsman making the links and then soldering it together. Intricately hand done. It's incredible. These are going to be 30-inch chains, 32 grams of silver, and they take forever to make, and we'll show you that in just a second. They're the perfect pendant chain. They work great for the bigger pendants that perhaps you want to have just a little bit lower down on the neckline. Perfect for if you're larger or taller as well, because they really scale nicely. For those of you, I know our model Jane is like 5'9" or something. She likes a 22-inch chain on a good day because she's so tall. Like, she needs that for scale. So if you are taller, larger, the 30-inch chain is perfect for you, and of course works for the guys too. This isn't just a ladies chain that we're looking at right here. This works for the guys as well. And if you do want to double it up, you can have a 14 and a 16-inch chain doubled up here as well. Nicely done here. And of course, this chain can absolutely be worn alone. It can absolutely be worn with various pendants, either from the Bali Legacy range or from the other ranges that we do here at Shop LC, but also at this length. It's a very practical length. If you've got pendants that you need to be able to actually use, like maybe you've got a magnifying glass chain, this is the perfect length for that because you've got a little bit of room to maneuver. Or maybe you've got a locket that you want to be able to actually pull out in front of you and actually be able to see. This owl is coming up in the show today.
Show that video, something similar to it.
Goes on here nicely. Okay, so here's the actual process. So he's currently stretching out the silver wire to get it to the perfect gauge. Then they use this hand drill here to make the links. Then the links are cut like this to make the separate jump rings. And then each of those rings are soldered together in the little shape there, put together one by one to create a chain. How much work is that? And we're only at about 2 inches. And then some of the links are flattened down. Wow, this must take forever. You can imagine you're trying to put 30 inches worth of chain together. That is, oh, is he making a chain or is he making a, I think he's actually making, oh, there's the chain. Oh, so this is, I want to say that's a 2 long naga being built there. And then of course all the way along they're checking their own work, making sure that the gauge is right, that it's even, that it's smooth, that it's not going to catch on anything. I love the fact that they do all of that. I love the fact that we send a host out and a video team every now and then to make sure that you guys can see exactly how these things are made. Last host that went was Marva. She was there in October last year, and she was so excited to see Bali, to see the range, and she actually met Richard and Mariana, who live in Bali. They have their own jewelry business there. They did Sargent Silver, which we have a few pieces coming up in the show today, and she went to go and visit them in their natural habitat and to see their craftsmen and women at work making these beautiful pieces, all inspired by the beautiful country of Bali. 3 options in this chain. Do we have anything remotely close to a comparison?
Let me double check that.
Okay.
I kind of, yeah. Here, let me show you.
Okay.
Just gotta pop it up. Oh, it's clicking. Dang, come on. Alright, here it is. Okay. And
That was the nest calling. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Alright, so this is a 3-chain ring necklace. It is not from Bali.
nope.
It does not say that it's handmade, but it is 10 grams of sterling silver. Yours is going to be 32 grams for the Borobudur. So, what, 3 times as much silver?
Mm-hmm.
That one is $415, and they reckon they're doing you a deal. We're doing you a deal. I don't know what planet they're on, but we're the ones doing the deal. Is it the same price for all 3 chains?
No, the Borobudur and the Padian are the same price, but the 2 on Naga is different.
Okay, so the 2 long Naga is at $114.99, $23 on budget pay, not a bad deal. The Borobudur and the Padian are going to be $99.99 or $20 on budget pay. Not a bad deal at all. Free shipping on this one. Remember we had that code extra 25 and the Lux 20.
Mm-hmm.
If you're shopping with us today, try the codes on everything. Just try it. If you find a deal which I haven't seen, if they've accidentally let a few of our products today slip through the cracks and they are included in those extra discounts, tell me about it. Let me know, and I'll let everyone else know as well. Because what's meant to happen is that when we do a deal on the website, when we do an offer code like this, we're not supposed to include the pieces that were in the live stream, because what happens with the live stream is that we pick the stock, and then DJ does this thing where he goes to visit the executives in their offices and negotiates a price for the duration of the live stream. So the prices I'm giving you today are live for 24 hours and that's it. We smack them down specially so that you know when you shop on the live stream you're getting a good deal. That's the plan. But every now and then the departments don't quite talk to each other properly, and things that should have been ring fenced for the live stream actually get included in other deals and other offers as well. So whenever we can get you a live stream price with an extra discount, I will always let you know, because who doesn't love a deal? Okay, 5-star rating on these. We'll take a quick look at that, and then we've got to keep it moving. Connie said just right. Love this length, and the look and size of this chain is perfect for dramatic pendants all by itself. Oh wow. So Linda wore hers in Las Vegas yesterday at one of the fancy hotels, and she said, my goodness, this necklace just shined with pride. Absolutely love it. Amelia says it's beautiful. I love my barley necklace. Okay. Oh, here we go. So the bottom one is from Linda. And you know what I was talking about? Because this is 30 inches. There's a lot of chain here. Looks great on tall girls. Good length, she says, as I'm 5'7", and the necklace has a nice weight. Looks very similar to a Palmer chain link. Okay, she bought the Palladian. Yeah, I see what you're saying about the comparison there. And let's just show you what 30 inches looks like. That is a lot of chain, more than 2 feet of chain going on here. That is a lot of handmade chain for your money. I'm wondering whether at this price point, whether to be super, super bougie, and instead of having my Shop LC staff badge on, you know, a little Shop LC lanyard, maybe I should put it on a Palladian chain and rock it around the office like that. Maybe, thinking about that one. Alright, so we're going to keep it moving. Any questions as we go along, let me know. Any comments I haven't got back to, DJ?
No.
Okay. Alright, you guys seem to have it covered then. You obviously know what you're talking about, know what you're shopping for. Alright, so we're going to move on to our beautiful owl pendant. I'm going to pop him on my chain here. And all the pendants we've done in the show today work brilliantly with our Barley Legacy chains. You can, of course, put the pendants on...
Oh, also just so you know, Heather will be doing the sage in like less than 30 minutes.
In less than 30 minutes?
Yes.
Does that mean you've secured some visitors?
I have.
And you've done that without moving from your desk?
Absolutely.
Magic. Well, there we go. You see, DJ, he's got some hidden skills. He's got this negotiation skill that I don't know how it works. He goes in the executive offices. You know, like in those cartoons where like there's a crash and the wall bows out for a minute and there's a bang and like it's a bit like that, and then he comes out and says, "Got your prices." Like that, like super cocky. Like you wouldn't want to work with DJ. He's like that all day, right?
Yeah.
So much.
I can say these things because he can't really defend himself. He's just sat there going, really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have the owl pendant. Let's keep it on track, shall we? Mr. Owl Pendant, of course, he is in Sleeping Beauty again, so he's going to match beautifully with the ring that we had earlier on. He's got abalone shell in his wings and his in his body. His wings are done in that beautifully I don't know, crafted, designed silver work. The details there is beautiful. So he has little Sleeping Beauty eyes and a little Sleeping Beauty tummy there, and then he has the rest of his body in the abalone shell, and then the detailed silver makes up the wings. And I love the way they've made the silver look like the feathers in his wings. Very nicely done. He's perching on his own little branch there. The detail goes all the way up the bail as well. Highly polished on the back. Like, it always amazes me that they bother to make the back look and feel, and it does feel really smooth. Look and feel as good as the front here. Cute design, whimsical, looks lovely on the 15-inch chain. You could put it on your own chain. Maybe you've got one of those like Omega necklaces that you want to put it on so it's further up. Choice is yours here, guys. Do we have a comparison?
Yes.
Let's see what other people would charge for something like this. Okay, so this is a plainer piece. There's nothing wrong with that, but you haven't got the detail, you haven't got the artwork, you haven't got the craftsmanship. But that one, goodness. Okay, let's start by looking at the quality of the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. See, it's mottled. It's not great, but they're like, yeah, it's good. Could be better. It's not graded turquoise, and neither is ours in this one. But I'm going to bring this closer to you so you can see the difference between our beautiful robin's egg blue and their kind of mottled, speckly weirdness. And that is the GIA term for it, if you're wondering. So that one is 1.64 carats of Sleeping Beauty. Yours is 2.4, so you're going to get more with ours. That is in silver, the same as ours, but it's not handmade because, trust me, they would tell you all about it. It's like being vegan. If someone's vegan, they will tell you. If something's handmade, you will hear about it. Okay, so beautiful knot design, very simplistic, very elegant, very stylish, but it doesn't have the craftsmanship, the detail, the design work that your owl has got here. But they still want $576 for it. Oof, I'm very tempted to open a website and just have a few pieces of artisan jewelry there and just charge like $2,000 for each piece. Just see if there's any takers, because somebody must pay that. Somebody must pay that, but it's not you and me, is it? Because we shop here at Shop LC and we get a much better price than the one we're seeing there. And what is your price? Fraction of that, $67.99, which means you get free shipping, $13.60 on budget pay, and that's your lot. What a deal. What a deal. When you compare, okay, the price of that and the price of this. Now, let me take off this 30-inch chain, which requires, now I'm getting my hair stuck in the shepherd's hook here. Requires no taking off of clasp at this length. You can just put it over your head. Let's put this in. Look at the Sleeping Beauty. Okay. Do we see mottling? Do we see different colours in there? Do we see variations? Do we see white streaks? Do we see spider webbing, veining, anything? No. Nothing. Even though we haven't graded the Sleeping Beauty, there is only a certain grade of Sleeping Beauty that we will buy. And it has to be Robin's Egg Blue from edge to edge. End of. That's all we buy. The good stuff. This is the good stuff. The comparison we saw earlier on kind of looked like it was on a TV screen with static. That's not the good stuff. This is. And we have the best price. You're welcome. All right, no reviews on this one, which makes me think it's a new piece, which makes me think it must be in good stock. Have we got quantity?
We have 16.
16. So, if everybody watching right now bought one, it would be gone, for example. So go ahead and jump in on this. Now, how much of this have we got left, which is Barley Legacy, and how much is the Sergeant Silver?
3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, no. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more Bali pieces, and then we have 5 of the Sajan pieces.
Okay, so let's keep it trucking, because I feel like we're going to get some visitors very soon to the live stream. Can't remember the last time I had a visitor on the live stream. Okay, this one? Yeah. Okay. This time, we're dipping a toe into the Ethiopian Wellow Opal well here. Oh goodness, that's nice. To get an opal in this size that still gives you that play of colour, that still gives you that edge to edge colour play, that, oh goodness, it's got no business being that good. Look at that. Wow. That is one of the most impressive smaller opals I've seen. And we haven't even graded this one. It's not like we're looking at a AAA specimen or something. Look at that. It looks like there's an LED battery in there powering the light show. But that's just powered by nature. I love that. Okay, so your opal here, Wellow Opal from Ethiopia, 85 points. Bezel set in a beautiful Barley Legacy design. So you've got the intricacy, you've got the design work, you've got scroll work, you've got mill work, all those delicious details that you expect in a Barley Legacy piece. Beautifully done here. Isn't that nice? For a Shop LC price. Do we have a comparison?
Yes.
Let's take a look at that. Let's take you shopping for a moment. Okay, so this is a sterling silver ring with Wellow Opal and 2 little suggestions of side stones there. I've seen pinheads bigger than that, but okay. It's cute, it's minimalistic, it's $180. It's a 3.5 mil stone. What size is ours?
Let's see. 8 by 6.
Yours is an 8x6. That is a 3.5 mil. Yours is bigger. Okay. So they want $180 for theirs. We want $29.99 for ours. Right now we have it in sizes 5 through 11, but we've got a low stock sticker. So what does that mean, DJ? Which one is?
The lowest size is size 8. We only have 1.
One is size 8. If that's the size you need, don't hang around. $29.99 is your price, or $7.50 on budget pay. $7.50. I can spend that in the vending machine on a shift at Shop LC, just on stuff that's gone by the end of the day. Do that 4 times and you've got a silver and Wellow Opal ring. That is a deal. And I don't know, honestly, I don't know how long we are going to be able to offer Wellow Opal like this. Opal, of course, being an October gemstone. So if you're an October baby, this one is for you. But the thing is about the Wellow Opals is they were a revelation when they were found, because Australian opals made a name for themselves. This kind of quality in Australian opal would be crazy money. Then this pocket was found in Ethiopia. Very exciting. Opals like we hadn't seen before. It drove the Australian market crazy. It drove the Asian market crazy. Everybody wanted this beautiful, phenomenal gemstone. And then what happened is that they found tantalum in the same place. Now, tantalum is a precious metal. Think like platinum, palladium, that kind of caliber. One of the directors of one of the luxury goods conglomerates that owns like all these different high-end brands made himself a palladium watch entirely out of palladium, and a customer said, "Oh, you're going to make that available in the marketplace?" He said, "No, there's no point. There's not many people who know the value of palladium enough to want to buy an entire watch made of it, so I just made one for me." That's how expensive palladium is. Sorry, not palladium. What is it called? The name of the, I had it just now. It's gone. I said it like 2 seconds ago, and then I started talking about palladium, and then it just, no, it's gone. Anyway, this particular precious metal was found with the Wellow Opal, and now the miners are going after that instead because there's more money in it, because it's used in luxury high-end goods, but also because it's incredibly highly conductive and it's used in cell phones, electronics, and all those good things. So right now, the miners have been diverted just a little bit. So although there is still quantity of this particular gemstone, it's not being mined because the money's been diverted elsewhere. The mining operation is going after that precious metal instead. So I don't know how often and how much longer we'll be able to do Wellow Opals at these price points, because the supply is just, tantalum, that's the word. That just went. It just disappeared from my head for like 5 minutes. Is that what Alzheimer's looks like? Am I like
That's
five?
what motherhood looks like.
I feel like in 5 years' time that's going to be every sentence when I'm like, what? What's the word? What's the word? Tantalum. Yeah, so I don't know how long we're going to be able to keep doing these prices for on Wellow Opal, because I know some of our gem buyers in SGS, which is our gem buying and jewellery manufacturing division, have told me that we're seeing record returns on Wellow Opal right now. So what happens is we get sent a parcel of Wellow Opal, we inspect it, and if it's not up to scratch, we return it. And the Wellow Opal that's not up to scratch has large areas that are white and don't have play of colour, lack of play of colour in total, or play of colour that's only in one colour or isn't in the rainbow and things like that. All these things are quality points that they check for, and if they don't see it, they send the material back and they say try again. The return rate of our stones right now is huge, because as the mine gets depleted, there's less of the good stuff. So we will only buy a certain quality, and if things dip below our standards, it goes back. So what a great deal. What a great deal. $29.99 for a very desirable, phenomenal gemstone set in hand-worked sterling silver. This should be a fortune elsewhere. It's a Shop LC price of $29.99. You guys like it too? Let's take a look at some of your reviews, see what you guys said. Okay, Deborah says, so very lovely, gorgeous. Peter says, opalescent opal. So surprised about this beauty. I thought because it was under 30, it wouldn't have much play of colour. That's what surprised me, that a stone this size would still have all the play of colour that you'd expect from a bigger and more expensive stone. I thought wrong, he says. The colour play in different light sources was outstanding for the money. Fits true to size, and the silver craftsmanship is really nice for the money I paid. Definitely recommended. Amazing review from Peter right there. Lucy said quality was exceptional for the price. Very happy with the purchase. Now this clearly is one of those items where you shouldn't let the price be indicative of quality. The fact that we have been able to push the price down as much as we can is testament to our gem buyers, to our jewellery designers, to our partnership with the artisans in Bali, and to our cost plus pricing method. So what we do is we work out how much it costs us to make a piece and get it to you. We add a prosciutto thin margin to cover, you know, our keeping the lights on in the studio here and everything else. And that's how we price it. We don't look at the market and say, how much can we get for this? We look at the piece and say, how low can we price it? Which is opposite to most other jewellery vendors out there. But we're okay with that. That's our MO. That's how we roll around here. And it means that we can get so many beautiful jewellery pieces out of our warehouse and onto your hands. All right, let's keep it moving, DJ.
Yes.
So where are we going to go to next?
Next is this silver dragon necklace, and this, like John on the website was asking, what is the necklace on the left, which I think is the one we're about to do right now.
Which is left from where he's sitting? This way. This one. Oh, yeah, that's the dragon. This is the one we are doing next. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Wow. John, I hope this is the one that you're referring to. If your left is the other side to my left, let me know. We'll get to that one next. Look at that. Let's get the ruler because you've got to see this. You've got to see this. The wingspan here is 2 inches. Ears to tail, 1 3/4 inches. And then you've got not 1, but 2. That's a 2 long naga, right? 2 long naga chains, which connect here and here before you get to the top of the chain, which is going to have 2 jump rings there. So this is classed as a 20-inch. You are going to have a little bit of play in terms of sizing. This is impressive. Okay, let's try this on. Okay, so this one is in a clearance price. This is your dragon. Right here. Oh, let's put him straight. This is your dragon right here. Oh, that's nice. Nailed it. You know when our Balinese craftsmen are like, do you know what we need? We need dragon necklaces. We need statement pieces, all done in silver. That's what we need in the world. Oh, that's nice. Shopping with you right now. Okay, so we have the dragon. We also have, can we show the other ones up here?
I have to play a video actually for all those.
Oh, you got a video. All right.
7 more seconds. Just download it.
Talk amongst yourself. Video. Bear with. In your own time, DJ. We're just no pressure or anything. We're just waiting for you here. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have the dragon. Is that an eagle?
Yeah, it is. It's an eagle, yeah.
Okay, dragon. Stick. With a few things now, but I think he must be the tallest one, north to south. Okay, are they all the same price?
No, only the dragon is the lowest price.
Okay, the dragon is the one that we're featuring in terms of prices right now, so that's going to be the cheapest one. But remember we had those codes that worked earlier, extra 25 and what was it, Lux 20?
Yeah.
Try them. I don't know what works here, but it's always worth giving them a try to see if any of them have accidentally been included in the web sale that we've got going on right now. I didn't tell you that. Wasn't me. Okay. So your dragon is going to be amazingly priced. Do we have a comparison? Because can you compare this to anything? Is there anything like this in the marketplace?
Double check that. I don't think I do, but let me double check.
Take your time. It's fine.
Something.
There's only, a couple of hundred people waiting on you.
Yeah,
No pressure.
it'll be alright.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Lovely. Okay. So this is just a Franco chain done in silver. 30 grams of it. You've got 39.65 in your dragon. Plus, that could be machine made. Doesn't say anything about being handcrafted, artisan, anything like that. So probably a handmade chain, not a handmade chain. Interesting. Okay. They reckon it's reduced from 1649 to 471. That's kind of them. But we're going to knock that price out of the park. In fact, we're going to go lower than their budget pay. How's that for knocking the pants off the competition in terms of pricing? Knocking their socks off, I should say. Knocking their compression socks off. So, because we all wear them because they're very practical. I like my compression socks. 102.39 is your price here. All 5 budget pays of $20.48. A little bit more if you want the Phoenix or the Eagle. But try those codes that we talked about, because if they work, let us all know, and then we'll let everyone know. Okay. Reviews on this one. 11 reviews, 5 stars. Jeanette says she got the Eagle, and she says the Eagle is the best. It's wonderful. Carmen doesn't say which one of the 3 she got, but she said it's eye-catching and top-notch. I love this jewelry line. It's amazing. I've never loved silver before. Now I'm hooked. This necklace is divine. Many compliments. Amina bought the Phoenix. Looking beautiful and comfortable in real life. Shiny and very sturdy. I would recommend this to anyone who appreciates this style of jewelry. Beth said, I love the Phoenix necklace. Its symbolism means so much in my life. It's a great buy. Thanks, Shop LC. And Anita said it's gorgeous. Of course, Bali has excellent quality. Love it. Okay, so you guys are on board with this one. I'm excited about the price here. We've got 39.65 grams of hand-worked silver for $102.39. That is pretty rare in this day and age. Inflation has been going crazy. Cost of precious metals have been going up. Everything costs more, except here at Shop LC. We're like just a little cocoon of normalness where the prices aren't going crazy. Love that. Long may it continue. Low stock though. How many dragons have we got?
We got 3.
Oh, 3 dragons. There's a little bit more stock of that symbolic phoenix design that we're enjoying, and of course that very patriotic eagle as well. So lots for everyone to enjoy on that one. We are going to keep it trucking and show you just a couple more of our Bali Legacy pieces, and then we're going to look into the Sergeant Silver range.
Like John said, you just got it.
Oh, John's got it?
Yep.
Awesome. Good work, John. Nice. Yeah, if there's anything else that you want to see that is, you see it on the screen here or in the background behind me and you want to see it, let me know. We will we'll get it rolling for you. Okay. That's great. Love that one. Okay, so we are going to move on to a piece in Polky Diamonds. Polky Diamonds, if you haven't seen them before, are like little slices of luxury. So a long, long time ago, before we had expensive and convoluted equipment for doing fancy things with diamonds, one of the simplest ways to show them off was just to slice them and then to bezel set them and show them off just like this. It's very rustic. It's very, I want to say old-fashioned, that's not the word for it. Why can't I get my words today? I think it's lack of sleep. It's not even retro. It is just like the way diamonds were back in the day. Like, it's not even antique, it's almost older than antique. This is the way that diamonds were done for centuries before we had sophisticated diamond cutting techniques, and also a way a lot of diamond work is done still in a lot of places in India. They still love their polka diamond designs. What I love about this is the fact that it has to be hand worked, because each of those little slices needs to have its own handmade bezel setting because they are irregular sizing. You can't just buy some polka diamonds and drop them into a mount. That's not going to work. You have to hand make the piece for it to go in, so that your settings here fit perfectly. Now this is artisan crafted. You've got lots of details here. There's butterflies in the side of the band. You've got your polka diamonds coming up the center. That was a big part of Art Deco jewelry, where they had like the gemstones going vertically up the center of the ring. So we're getting some antique vibes. We're getting some old world styling here. We've got some scale, but it's comfortable scale. Still an everyday wearable piece, especially in the wintertime when you're wearing gloves. Pieces like this that are low profile are perfect for putting a glove over, especially if you live on the north. It's gonna, sorry guys, it's gonna be glove weather for a couple of months. Sorry, I lived in New Jersey for the longest time, and by March or April, if it snowed again, I would be pulling my hair out. Like, seriously? Again? There is nothing worse than having a couple of days where it's like 60 degrees, it's really pleasant out, you're like, yay, spring is here, and then it snows and you're back to shoveling driveways and you're like, seriously? Like, yeah, didn't love it in the north. The people were great, lots of great stuff about being close to New York and things like that, but the weather killed me. There's a reason I moved out of the UK, and weather had a lot to do with it. I prefer it in Texas here, where it's nice and warm most of the time, except today, except last week, except when it was, how cold was it last week? Like 14 degrees?
Something like that, yeah.
14 degrees. I was like, Texas, I'm gonna need a refund. That is not what I signed up for. It does not say in the terms and conditions that 14 degrees was going to be a part of my world here. Maybe I need to move to Florida. If you live in Florida, tell me all about it, because that's looking very tempting right now. All right, so polka diamonds are 33 carats, 33 points of them, which is a third of a carat, just over. Do we have a comparison?
I think I do. Let's see. Yes, I do.
We're just going to wait here. We're just going to sit. No pressure.
Well, thank you. And bam.
Boom. All right, here we go. So this is a single polka diamond. And again, you'll see that this has to be a handcrafted piece because of the irregularity of the shape. You can't just drop these into anything. You can't have like a standard setting that you just go, oh, boom, 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 3 go in there. No, it has to be made specially to fit the piece of polka diamond. 0 points to the photographer. I don't know what they were thinking when they took that picture. Sorry, try again. But fine, I mean, it's cute, it's fine. I'd like a better view of it, but whatever. $211 all the same. Okay, our picture on our website is exceptionally clear. It's very sharp, and it shows you the negative space in the silver work. It shows you the mill grain detailing. It shows you what those polka diamonds look like in their own separately and individually crafted bezel settings. And ours is not $200 plus. It is $39.99, which is incredible for diamonds, because these are diamonds. They're just sliced diamonds for $13.33 on budget pay. That's not a lot of money. We have it in sizes 5, 6, 7, and 9, and that's it. Sizes 8 and 10 are already gone. Are there any that are in danger of selling out immediately?
Let me see.
I'm just going to stand here looking pensive while I wait.
Size 5, we only have 1.
Okay, 1 a size 5. If that's the size that you want, go ahead and snag it, get it in your cart, get it checked out, walk it through to completion. If you're thinking, for $39.99, I'm very, very close to that $50 limit for getting free shipping, there's a couple of things I recommend on the website. First of all, we do these things called ear nuts, which are little silicone backs for earrings. I love them, and they're the perfect low-cost item for bringing up the balance in your cart to make sure that you get free shipping. I like to switch out all my earring backs for those. They're grippier and they're smaller, and I love them. I also use them on really, really heavy hoop earrings because it supports them, and then I put them on before the hoop earring closes, and it gives me that little bit more support, because the older we get, the more we lose collagen in our ears, and we're more likely to have them dragged down by heavy hoops. So ear nuts are one of my favorites for upping your spend. Our silver chains that we have are also a great low-cost item to throw in, because silver chains form a very, very important part of my gift drawer, which is completely like run out right now. We had the Christmas season, the kids kept coming home from school going, Mom, I need a gift for my choir teacher, for my martial arts instructor, for my cat's pet. It was amazing how many people that they needed gifts for that they completely forgot to mention. So the gift drawer got raided. It now needs replenishing. Don't forget that when you're thinking, oh, I just need one more thing to get up to shipping. This is $39.99. At $50 you get free shipping. So go ahead and like shop around in our under $10 section, shop around in our silver chain section, and get maybe a couple for you, or maybe a couple for the gift drawer, and that will get you up to your free shipping. It'll be totally worth it, guys. All right, reviews. Should we have a quick look at those?
Check it out.
Stephen said she loves it. Presumably he bought that for a special lady in his life. Maybe he bought it for his cat for a tail ring. Not sure. Gina said pokey ring. It was a Christmas gift for my sister. She loves it. Very pretty and artisan. Lynn said amazing. I love this ring. Low profile on the finger. Has amazing radiance. Also found out by accident that the stones retain light. I turned on a flashlight looking for something in the dark, and when I turned it off, my ring was glowing. Okay, live trial of that one. I wonder if, is that a known thing about Pokey Diamonds? Does she just get a special one?
Maybe.
It's almost worth getting one home and having a little try with that. I don't think the flashlight on my phone is bright enough to do that. And then of course we've got super, super bright lighting in here, which doesn't help at all. I am unable to replicate that experiment. But what a fun idea. Nice. All right, limited quantities of that one. 5, 6, 7, and size 9 are the only ones left. Let's keep it moving. Are we expecting Richard and Mariana? Do we know where they are?
Yeah, they should be.
Okay,
So
so
they were fine.
okay. All right, so we have an artisan crafted pendant going on next. That's this guy right here.
Oh, and John's saying like he loves everything Wally.
Oh, good. Hi, John. I'm so glad you joined us today. Is he on our
website?
The website. Okay. So we are broadcasting simultaneously on the Shop LC website, on the Facebook page, on our Instagram page, on TikTok. I think that's it, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
On all the major social networks right now. Okay, really nice match here. So we have the Polka Diamond pendant to go with the ring here. If you're getting both of these, we've got them priced exactly the same. So by the time you get two, you're going to qualify for free shipping, which is great news. $13.33 on budget pay. You're going to get the same again, a third of a carat of those beautiful Polka diamonds, those little slices of luxury, little slices of real diamonds, and all the artwork is here. Now, we do have a very special pair of guests in the building for the last bit of the show today. Guys, you want to come on in?
Yeah.
We are going to switch gears. I'm going to just step off to the side. You can see where you are here and here. So we are...
We gotta shift in like.
We've got the team behind Sergeant Silver in the house right now.
Hi everybody. Hi Lisa B. Just
Hello,
joined.
hello.
Nanette Brown.
I don't
First
have my
names only.
jewels on yet.
Kendi.
That's
Annabella.
okay.
Hi everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
So I have some chairs.
We are
Work-
so excited about the show coming up. Some brand new pieces,
is
the
one of Maria's
most
favorites.
amazing ring.
I don't even know if this will be
Yay.
on, but you could always
That's
go
one of my
on
favorites.
shoplc.com
and
and look for that one.
Maybe I can
so.
stand
That's an
behind
absolute favorite. Is this the right phone that I'm looking at?
Yeah,
Both
so
of them.
both
Yeah.
of these two.
Good. Is
Okay.
that what they're saying?
Sit down.
Yes. All right.
That is one of my favorite pieces, and a very unique one because it's got the carved lapis face.
Nice. Can we pull the details up on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to pull that one up.
Yeah.
Oops.
And really, we were on last night. There were tons of sellouts, but that doesn't mean that there's not a few pieces left. Like I'm seeing that there's a few pieces left of that coin earring, which is one of Marian's favorites.
Yeah, let's let me pull that into shot.
They're the
there.
good luck coins. They're actually genuine coins. They're actually used like quite often. They're I Ching coins from China, and they've got the different symbols that will vary, but primarily they're all about prosperity and good luck. The red in the center, that garnet, goes along the feng shui circles. Have you seen like a little coin with like a red string through it? So that garnet is there. But there may be some of the rings and the pendants matching. I hope they didn't all sell out.
Here's another favorite. Only available on the website.
Woohoo! This is a favorite.
ShopLC.com. Look
Huge
at the size.
amethyst. It's what I love about that particular ring is the high dome and the multifaceted, so it's going to completely glow.
So
Beautiful.
we're on in 15 minutes live, and that's the fun part, is to see you first on Facebook
Yeah.
and let you know that we're going to have a blast on air.
And for those goddess collectors, it's going to be an amazing 2 hours. Brand new pieces, incredible opportunities. I don't even know how they come up with their prices.
We have one of the biggest rings we've ever done with Druzy. It's going to blow your mind.
Nice. So what other pieces from your collection have we got in front of us right here?
I was trying to see here.
This is one from our collection that they show that as being just from the Bali collection, but it's actually our design. So sometimes you'll see our stuff snuck in.
And for those who love earrings as much as I do, definitely tune in. We brought a lot of, there's a lot of earrings, new selections, new varieties. This one has the lapis, which is like this denim lapis, which is a more soft, it has more calcite in it, matched up with moonstone, but it's just the right length, an absolute favorite. That blue, nobody doesn't have blue in their wardrobe.
Here's another sneak peek you can, I think, only find on the website. That is just amazing.
So what is
Rainbow
that?
obsidian.
Rainbow obsidian? I've
You
not
can
seen that
actually
before.
see, you see that, there you go, when the light hits it. Yeah,
You can't cut that anymore. It's a natural stone from Mexico. It has wonderful myths and legends with it that it actually is kind of a protector where you wear it, kind of creating a clear of your energy field and kind of protecting you.
and look at 6
health-wise.
5-star reviews at
that's a great shot.
$39.99. There's nothing priced at this show at $39.99, as far as I know, going on air. So you're definitely
Yeah, we're getting the sneak peek here.
yeah,
Before you guys go in.
And the moonstone
I
on the
can't
bail
believe
there.
that price.
And the bail is nice and big too, so you can wear it on a silver collar if you've got one, an omega chain, beads.
I would buy that and just sell it on the street for over $100.
For those stone collectors, grab
Yeah.
it while you can. I don't know if there's very many left.
Someone will buy that one off your neck for triple the price.
So where
All
does
right.
the inspiration come from your designs? Where do you start?
It's one of those chicken and egg things. Like sometimes we have the stones laid out and we're like, what should we do with this? And other times you're just like in an airplane or driving along or thinking about designs and drop a design and then fit the stones into the design. So
And this is a
it goes
perfect
both ways.
example. This beautiful ring, this was inspired, the actual design was inspired by the Tuareg people of Africa. They're a nomadic group that does this incredible silver work with the etching and designs, which we kind of altered and changed in this particular design. So you can see it's almost like a staging to hold that enormous amethyst that kind of conforms to the finger. This is one of my favorites.
Text your friends, FaceTime your friends, tell everybody we're going on.
Woohoo!
Only 15 minutes from now. It's going to
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah, so this
Live
is your
show.
this is your sneak peek to the Sergeant Silver show, which is happening on the broadcast channel at 12 p.m. Central, so in about 15 minutes time. But we wanted to bring you some of the amazing pieces on the live stream so that you guys can shop first.
Hi Veronica, hi Janet, hi Annabella. So fun to see you guys.
Thanks so much for joining us, and come join us for stories, for inspiration. It's so fun to share, not only about the gemstones and the different carvings, but also the silver work, because keep in mind all our pieces, especially from Bali, are all hand done, but we like to bring unique designs you're just not going to find anywhere else. So we look forward to
Absolutely.
hopefully seeing you in 10 minutes or whatever it is now.
Yeah. Do you need to get back to your pre-show?
We do.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye now.
You can see more of the Sergeant Silver pieces on the live show on Shop LC. In about 15 minutes, they're just going to go mic up and get ready. So you'll see them swapping mediums in just a moment here. Let's take a look at some of their pieces in a bit more detail, because we kind of skirted over some details here. I want to try some things on so that you guys can see them on. First ones I'm going to show you are the garnet coin earrings, inspired by a Chinese coin, but made in Bali by the artisan craftsman there. I just wanted to show you these on and give you a moment to appreciate the beauty of them. These are nicely done and they are priced amazingly. These are going to be garnet. You've got a garnet in the center of each one. And one of the things that I enjoy about these is that they are in silver, but they have gold in them as well. So this is one of those pieces that's going to be perfect for being the foundation of a mixed metal look. Once you've got these on, you can add a gold chain, you can add a silver chain, you can start having some fun and messing around with your look because they've got both colours in there already. $49.99 is your price point here, which shouldn't be a price point that we deal in handmade and artisan crafted designs, but that's what we've been able to do. That is the magic of Shop LC. That is the mastery behind our behind our partnership deals. It allows us to do these amazing pieces at amazing prices. Budget pay is $12.50. Low stock sticker on this. How low?
We have 31.
31 of these, and that's it. I know Marva had these on the show last night with Richard and Mariana, and they flew out the door. So if you would like a pair, there are a few left. You can get on shoplc.com and order yours. They are going to have free shipping on them as well. No reviews on these yet, because these I think were brand new last night, launched by Marva. All right, so let's keep it moving. I want to show you some of the other pieces that we touched on with Patrick. Sorry, I want to say Patrick and Mariana because I've got friends who are called that. Richard and Mariana. Okay, so the rainbow pendant is here. Here we go. So we have this just on one of our pendant chains that we have kicking around here at Shop LC. But you can put this on any chain that you like. I'm just going to switch this out for the Polka diamonds that I was talking about when they came in. Here we go. So this, as they were telling us, I'm glad they explained it, is rainbow obsidian. Now that picture behind me really does it the most justice. But this is a stone that you can't get anymore. The concentric hearts in here is just fantastic. That's a naturally occurring piece of the stone. This has a blue topaz accent in the bail here, and as they pointed out, a huge bail. So if you've got a really thick chain, maybe you've got a nice big silver rope, maybe you've got a too long neg or something like that, it's going to work with that one. Scales nicely, priced amazingly as well at $39.99. Full budget pays of $10. Low stock on this, how many?
We have 4.
4 of them. And that's it. 4 left. Come on in on this one. Again, we are just under the threshold for free shipping here, so you can either grab a couple of things from the show, or you can go off around the web, off around the website, go to shoplc.com, check out our silver chains. It's worth picking up a chain. You could probably find a $10 chain that looks great with this, and then once you've got them together, boom, free shipping. That's worth doing. All right, so what else have we got?
We also have...
Oh, we had this one which we didn't look at on those. Yeah. Okay, I want to just take a moment to try all of these on for you so you can see what they look like. One of the things I noticed about the Sargent Silver range is that when they do a fish hook back like this one, it's one of the thicker and heavier fish hooks that we deal with. I mean, technically it's wire, but it feels heavier and more substantial than some of our other wire earrings. I love the fact that they're so generous with their silver weights here. So these are in, okay, lapis, fine. We see a lot of that, but Mariana was explaining that it is denim lapis, which has got those little white inclusions that just make it more fun, make it more beautiful, gives you a stonewashed look. Love that. You've also got moonstone here for detailing and accents. We're in sterling silver, and our price point here is $47.99. Shouldn't be possible to make jewelry like this for that kind of money. This is the magic of the buying power that we have here at Shop LC. 4 budget payments of $12 gets these home to you. 5-star rating with 4 reviews. Let's take a quick poke around at our reviews, see what you guys said. Elaine said, I'm a collector of Richard and Marianne wearable art. I was surprised at the low cost, so I grabbed it. Very suitable and lovely for my everyday wear. Sheila said, beautiful earrings, one of my favorites. Beautiful look, nice on the ears, and lots of compliments. That's Hunter walking through the studio. Hi.
Hello, my friend.
How's it going?
I like those earrings.
They're good, aren't they?
That blue brings out the blue in your eyes.
Oh, thank you. Well, at least you didn't say that about rubies.
That
Took a
would
minute
make
for that one
sense.
to hit.
Okay.
Thank you. See ya. Okay, nice. What did you guys say? Tech said, stunning, absolutely gorgeous, my new favorite earrings. Love the length, not heavy, just feel classy and look beautiful on. That's what you want from your jewelry. You want it to add a certain air of sophistication, an air of elegance, that added level of luxury to your look. That's what you want. That's what these deliver. Let's take a look at the amethyst ring that Marianne was so excited about. Look at this. The checkerboard faceting for me is what sets this piece apart as being so spectacular. You've got that deep purple of the amethyst, and then the checkerboard faceting on the surface really does bring out the colours and allows it to glisten under the lights here. As she was telling us, the silverwork is inspired by the Tuareg people. That's what she said, right?
Yes.
Of Africa. That's the design inspo here, but they gave it a Bali twist with the usual intricacy, hand metalwork, and I love the way that this is a big piece. This is 10.9 carats, but it's shaped exactly, even down to this concave end here, shaped exactly so that it's comfortable to wear. It stays with the finger. It doesn't create gaps when you move your hand around. Stays with the finger. It almost looks like it's molded perfectly to fit. And then, of course, beautifully finished out with the high polish all the way around. Lovely. The price point of this one is what blows me away, because this much amethyst, this much silver, 10.9 carats, and sterling silver with a platinum overlay, not just silver, but with the platinum overlay, intricate design work, all made in Bali, $79.99. How can we do that? How is that possible? $79.99, $20 on budget pay, but the only kind of catch here is that we have 6 and 7, and that's it. That's all the stock we have. And how many do we have of each of those?
We have 1 in size 6 and 5 in size 7.
Okay, very, very limited stock. So jump in on that one. Free shipping, budget pay is available. You guys loved it. It got 5 stars from 4 reviewers. Should we have a quick look at what you guys said about it? Oh, Carla said one of the best rings I got. I really like it, and everyone does who sees it. Thanks. Pedro says, beautiful piece and very unique. Can I say that? The one that Janine says?
Sure. I'll allow it.
Okay. DJ's allowing it. Janine says, badass ring. I like that. I like that. My new favorite ring. It's got my birthstone and it's very powerful. It looks like there are 2 crescent moons on each side. I love it. And I think we're going to end the reviews there because you can't top that. That's the best review I've ever seen. Well done to that customer who just called it how she saw it. Let's move. We've got, are we done with the Sargent pieces?
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to go back to our Bali Legacy range to finish out the show. I think we've got time for about 1 more, and that's it, really.
Yeah, I think we're done with these earrings yet, I don't think.
Okay. Yep. So we are in White Buffalo, Artisan crafted earrings in sterling silver, 4 carats plus of beautiful White Buffalo from right here in the US. They've got scale, they've got articulation, They've got detail going on as well. Look at that. So that's the white buffalo stone that comes from right here in the US. I think Hunter's actually been out to the mine, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
I wish he was still in here while we're talking about this one. It is incredibly remote. It's like you go to the middle of nowhere and then it's about a 4-hour drive from there. Is essentially how just in the middle of nowhere it is. And the mine has got 0 facilities. There is no edit. There's no food. There's no cafeteria. There's not even a food truck. I don't think they've even got restrooms. If you got to pee, there's some bushes. And that's about it. That's how remote that mine is. So it's very inaccessible. It's not fun to be out there at all. But it's worth it to get this beautiful black and white gemstone, which looks so good with everything in your wardrobe. You go with a monochromatic stone, and all of a sudden it looks good with your black looks. It looks good with your white looks. It looks good with your colours as well because it's not competing. Clearance price on these, and I'm kind of amazed that we can do this considering how hard it is just to get to the place where they find this stone. $39.99, 4 budget pays of $10, 5-star rating. Let's see what you said. Renee said, I love the style of these white buffalo dangle earrings. I know I can always get great prices at Shop LC. Thank you. Sandra said, lovely earrings, highly recommended. And Sharon just wrote, I love these. Like that. That was the exact tone of what she wrote. I think I've translated it perfectly there. So yeah, you guys love them. We love them. The price point is incredible. How many do we have?
We have 6.
6 pairs, and that's it. That's all we have. See, one of the joys about shopping with us on the live stream is that yes, you get great prices, but we don't always have the quantity. When there's 6 left, we don't always bother putting it back to air again. So we put it on the live stream, and those lucky viewers who happen to catch the live stream are the ones who get the chance to grab the last few before they are gone. Because here at Shop LC, we don't just keep restocking the same styles. We don't have a catalogue that we work to. We don't have 700 stores that all stock the same product. That's not how we roll. We make as many as we can make of each piece. And sometimes we can only make so many because of the stone availability and all that kind of stuff. And then once they're sold out, we're often done with that style. Not every time, but we're often done with that style. And then we'll go and order in something else. We'll change it up. We'll do something else. Keep it moving. It keeps your jewelry exclusive. I love the fact that you can buy a piece and then 6 months later, can't get it anymore. I still have people coming up to me in the office going, oh, is that ours? And I'm like, yeah, but you can't get it anymore. Because then they're just like, oh, it's so good, and they can't get one. So it's just me that has a little moment of joy in that. Probably just me. All right, it is 1 minute to 12. We are about to leave you. If you have stuff in your cart that you haven't checked out just yet, now is the moment to check it out, to make it yours, to take advantage of the deal that's on the table, because the prices are only valid for 24 hours, and then they'll go up to where our management team said they should be. So make sure you check out, make sure you take advantage of free shipping. Add a few bits in if you need to get up to that $50 mark. I always recommend the silver chains for that. Put them in the gift drawer, even if you're not going to do anything else with them. This is the final item, which has been scanned in if you want to grab it, but we don't have time to get into the details. Lauren is back at 2 p.m. with Tanzanite and friends, so there'll be another live stream 2 p.m. Central. I've been Heather Chambers. You can join me on Facebook at Heather Chambers Shop LC host, or on other social media at News and Heather. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you again very, very soon.
All right, nice.
Yeah, that was the school nurse calling. I'm like, I am not going to get involved in that one right now.
The what?
That was the school nurse calling.
Oh no.
Oh.
Kids looked fine when I left them this morning, so.
I had a similar this morning. He's like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And I was just tired. And I'm like, buddy, you gotta go. You can go to the school nurse and call me, but
Yeah,
you gotta
sounds like a case of the Mondays.
Yes.